Dumbzone presents.
Oh wait, where
that woman has a hat on that says Chappie.
I love it.
What the hell?
Can't stop looking at it.
That's amazing.
She has a Chappie hat?
Yeah, I don't even know we had that. I swear to God, though, if I got one of those, my dad would wear it.
Are they for sale? Did Raymond get that? Because Raymond will hear us say something and then...
Did you have it made?
Oh, your neighbor already had it.
My dad has a Chappie license
awesome.
plate. Chappie license
From
plate.
Chappaquiddick, she said.
Oh, okay. You know, Ted Kennedy once killed a lady there.
Kempspin.
It's true. But the good
So you're
news,
proving you
hold
can
on, here's the
Kempspin
thing.
a city.
Here's the thing. After he did it, they got him out of the government. And he was not a senator for
Actually,
another
no, they reelected him like 7 more times, if not more.
After the murder?
Yeah. But,
I'm learning something new.
you know, they did say that's what held him back from the White House.
I do know that.
He'll never be president because of that.
Yeah. But we're still going to make him like the senior senator for one of the bigger states.
Yeah. And he's on all the committees, no matter what size. He was a big part of it.
Yeah. Uh-huh.
So today is Monday, July 29th, everyone. 6 days from now, we'll be on an RV. 6
7
days from now
a.m.
at 8 a.m. 7 a.m. Eastern time. I always go by Eastern time, so I'm on board with what Rob said.
I've never known someone so scared of 7 a.m. That's what
7
time the
a.m.
world
Eastern
starts.
time is 6 o'clock Central, though.
Yeah, do you want to leave 2 hours early?
Oh, wait. Damn it.
Thought you were slick, huh?
On this day in 1981, Britain's Prince Charles married Lady Diana Spencer in a ceremony at St. Paul's Cathedral in London. So I was a little kid at this point, and I remember this was a thing where people were waking up at whatever, way before 8 a.m. to watch this.
Yeah.
And I did not understand why.
Still don't understand it.
But they ended up living happily ever after, a wonderful relationship.
Actually, Dan, he was carrying on multiple affairs, and then she died in a car crash.
I like Dan's version better.
On this day in 1986, a federal jury in New York found the NFL did commit an antitrust violation against the rival United States Football League. The jury ordered the NFL to pay $3 to the USFL. So they won. That's a yay.
But at what cost?
Yes, and then they got the boo.
Was Trump involved in that part?
Yes. The Jeff Pearlman book on the USFL is very good. And it does detail how Trump kind of came in. It was designed to be a spring football league and spring football only because they just said we just wouldn't be able to compete in the fall for sure, not with the NFL. And then you also have college football, but there is an insatiable appetite. Like even back in the 80s, they knew this country needs more football. So what if we had a spring professional league? And they just wanted to be that. And Trump came in and convinced enough of the other owners we should be going head-to-head against the NFL. Now, in Jeff Pearlman's telling of it, Trump had been turned down a couple of times previously. He had tried to buy NFL franchises.
Yeah.
But it's a very exclusive old boys club, and they can deny you for any reason they want. And they just didn't feel that his ilk should be along with the Maras and the Rooneys and the old stodgy guys who.
Yeah. No, it's a popular thing to say online, but had they just let him buy the Bills, none of this would have happened.
Yeah, possibly. So then he got into the USFL, and then his apparently his vision was just like the AFL did with the NFL. Hey, we're going to compete. We're going to try signing players that they want and all that. We're going to go head-to-head against them, and eventually they will absorb us, and I'll be an NFL owner.
Didn't work out that way.
That was the theory, yeah. And so they did all the competing, went head-to-head and all that, but then it just became too rich for the blood of all the other owners. Like, we can't afford to do this. We can't. We're not making the money the NFL is, so we can't. But they were drafting, Steve Young, signed him to a 10-year contract at $1 million a year. But back then, that was a huge deal. Anyway, where am I?
Today in history.
On this day in 1940, a guy named John Sigmund of St. Louis, Missouri, completed a 292-mile swim down the Mississippi River.
Damn. Was there poop in it?
Probably lots.
It took him 89 hours and 48 minutes.
I mean, all the animals poop in there all the time,
89
right?
hours.
That's true.
So does that mean he got out and rested and stuff? That's weak.
Took a nap.
I wouldn't do that. If I was going to swim the Mississippi River.
You won't even get on an RV at 7 a.m.
He's right. He's right.
On this day in 1936, the Boston Red Sox became the first baseball team to fly from one city to another. They went from St. Louis to Chicago. 5 players refused to do so they took the train instead.
Yeah, I would have been 6.
Like back in 1936, you're like, really?
Okay, it flies?
It's totally safe?
Wow.
I don't think so. I'll see you guys at the train station.
And on this day in 1991, Jose Canseco, playing for the A's, was pelted by debris from Yankee fans because in the early morning, the paparazzi took photos of him leaving Madonna's apartment. So Jose Canseco was hooking up with Madonna.
And so why was everybody mad at him about it?
I don't know.
Yeah, that seems like I would have been like,
High five.
Good job.
Yeah.
Thumbs up.
Other famous weddings on this date, besides Prince Charles and Lady Di, are kind of the Prince Charles and Lady Di of my generation. In the year 2000, Brad Pitt and Jennifer Aniston got married on this day.
That one didn't last either.
No.
She would go on to
Co-star.
co-star, yes. She's not just the star, but a great show called The Morning Show on Apple TV. Ever watch that?
Yep.
Was there a doubt
Of course she
that
does.
Julie had seen that?
No.
Did they have a portmanteau, like a name like Bennifer or something? Did they have a
Aniston
Pittston?
and Pitt. Yeah, I don't know.
Has Reese Witherspoon ever been in anything that you haven't seen?
Yeah. There was this one, I was getting a blowout the other day, and a movie popped on that
You know
she
that's a
was
thing,
in.
by the way, Dan. It's a hair thing.
It's a hair
I was
thing.
getting a blowout. Okay.
It was before a wedding. I don't
I wanna
normally
get a
do
blowout.
that. I was trying
Brazilian.
to. I had to go to a wedding, and I wanted to look nice.
Oh,
anyway,
how was the wedding?
It was good.
Do you know she went to Jamie's wedding at the place where I'm going
Yeah.
after camp?
Jamie who?
Jamie Benn.
Oh, okay.
I do.
So I was trying
Yeah.
to.
Wait, excuse me?
I
Do
promise
you?
to love and to belong.
Wait, what?
in
Don't do this.
Can you speak
sickness
up?
In sickness and health.
I can't sign off on this unless I hear you say I do.
I do. No, I do.
Now you got to move your mouth. Well, that eliminates the other question I had. Was it a dry wedding? There's absolutely no way that.
No.
No, people don't have dry weddings.
No.
That is like a 1 in a million thing.
Really?
Yeah.
Nah, I think you're
It was not a dry wedding.
go to the church crowd.
It was a very wet wedding.
Blake is familiar with dry weddings.
Well, interestingly, I'm familiar with his
You know what I
wedding.
mean?
And you're not.
There was a lot of
God
booze.
damn it.
I got an ace in the hole, bud.
Are you done with your story?
Well, the point is that there was a Reese Witherspoon movie on at the place that I didn't know. And that's my story. But she hooks up with she's a mom of 2, and she goes out on her birthday and gets all crazy and hooks up with some young dude. And she had a wild night, and then the young dude, it's all about her falling in love with the young guy.
Oh, okay.
That was the one Reese Witherspoon movie I think I haven't seen before.
That sounds awesome.
Yeah.
It's the election?
Yes.
On this day, divorce on this day in history. In 2016, Amy Poehler and Will Arnett.
That's tough.
And they say that He divorced her after he realized she had nothing.
Yeah, did she get to keep half of his funny?
Today's birthdays. Cowboys quarterback Rain Dakota Prescott is 31.
Wow.
Did you guys know that?
Rain.
No.
Wow, I did not know that.
Yes, his real name is Rain.
So
Rayne.
think they're partying at training camp?
They're doing some kind of gay thing with cake, and right? They're doing some kind of.
Oh, was that the cake that Isaac Alarcon wanted?
Yeah. I
Okay.
want kick.
Oh, okay.
Well,
Are they gonna
no.
do pie
So
in his face?
if you remember, this was on Hard Knocks once because Zeke's birthday was a week ago today. Remember they were like trying to out gift each other
Yes.
and Zeke was trying to wrap a package.
Yes.
Good callback.
Was the most I have ever related to Ezekiel Elliott. He looked completely confused.
Gift wrapping is tough.
Dude, I pay
Harder
for it now.
harder than you think it is.
I pay for it.
I don't even take it out of the Amazon box. I'll
What do
just
you
give
mean?
them
You give them the
the.
Amazon
It comes
box?
it comes pre-wrapped. There you go.
But like in that big green bag though, right? Like you buy the gift wrap from Amazon?
No.
You give them an Amazon box for a present?
There you
Come
go.
on, Blake.
That's pretty pathetic.
You guys take it out of the box to put it in another box? Now that's weird.
I at least wrap the box.
Can
Even
if you
that would be
want, but it
bad.
comes in this nice brown color.
Oh gosh.
I take it to Hallmark. It's like $2 a package.
Really?
Yeah. And these are the pros. They got the best.
I didn't know that.
I was thinking like
That's a
the
good
toy
mom
store
hack.
or whatever, the local toy store, they would have a wrapping thing.
Yeah.
But yes, there's nothing better than that.
How's Hallmark stores doing?
Probably something
Can't-
better than that.
Can't be doing well.
I think the movies
I
might have
think
saved
they're all
the
going out
entire
of business because
franchise.
my wife always comes home with. She's like, "Oh, I saw a Hallmark." She'll buy like
Stuff she
oh,
doesn't- yeah.
Yeah, I'll need these in next Arbor Day or whatever. I'm like, well, no, you're not going to need that ever.
It feels like I was at Hallmark a lot as a kid.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Same.
Weird.
Do you give cards now?
Yeah.
Yeah.
You give a nice little card
Yeah,
with
get
your
the-
Amazon
get the-
box present.
Get the kid to write their version of what they think their name looks like.
Yeah,
Oh, that's always a good one.
and it's cute.
Or if you forget a present, just have your kid draw a picture.
And
They
then
can't be
I
unhappy.
dip my dog's paw in ink. And I have the
What?
dog. No, I don't. We've made fun of those people before.
We did a dog paw in the clay.
Was it after your dog passed away?
Yeah,
he took a dead dog.
Y'all laugh, but
He took a dead dog to a pottery place and was just like,
y'all laugh,
it's
but
rot-
they do that.
It's rotting.
I have
Are you
a paw print
serious?
from Blueberry after she died.
You took a dead cat.
I didn't do it. The place where we took the body did it.
Okay, that's a little less weird than if you.
No, it's not. You have to give him a dead cat.
Did they just shove
Well, no,
its
they-
head in there? Like, here's a
I didn't watch.
a mold of its face. You got to turn it.
No, it's the paw. It's up on our mantle. It's Blueberry's paw print.
Oh man. Walk in there, they're like, what's that smell?
Like, still a couple of hairs in it.
It helps with the pain, okay?
Yeah. I just remember the day your cat died, and Dan was
Y'all were there.
Dan was like, Blueberry, that's a stupid name. Or was.
You were not sensitive to the death of Blueberry. I showed up for work, I'll have you know.
Oh man.
I fought through my tears.
If I just always think I'm the wrong guy if you want someone to be sensitive to your, like, oh, something bad happened.
I didn't like it.
Like, you shouldn't even tell me about
I
it.
wasn't dying for you to be sensitive about it, but you didn't have to be completely insensitive.
Your computer went off again.
Oh my
What is
gosh.
your? How much do you have it on? What's the
I have
rotation?
no clue.
Okay, you're
I
a
never
lady.
set it to anything.
You're a lady. It's factory settings.
Yes.
That's why your browser is so small. Look at how little the
I'm trying not to look.
like.
Whatever she has
Guys,
going on
why are y'all
over
so
there.
Why are all
easily
ladies the
distracted?
exact
Is that
same?
better?
That's kind of better, but
And
you
you're
need to be
right.
able to
You have
slide
a
over and-
she has a Windows thing on a Mac.
I do.
Why?
Because this is how it came
What the fuck?
No.
from the place where we...
There was a day where she got the computer that she didn't want to learn a new operating system, so she just stuck with Windows.
I can't tell y'all the real reason. I'll tell you off the air.
All right.
Oh.
It's a
There's a
sex.
story.
It's a sex thing.
There's a story.
Former Ranger.
Sex thing. What could that be? Why would that deal with? Anyways, former Ranger,
Mike Adams is 46.
good friend of ours.
We've had him on.
Yeah,
He was on the Bang Bus, Letty's Bang Bus.
with his son,
Yeah.
tossing back some coal boys.
It's a bus that they drive every year to Rangers opening day.
Who does?
A guy named Letty.
Okay.
And he invited us out there
Oh.
to broadcast from the bus, and we did.
Oh yeah, I heard
on
about
opening
y'all
day.
being out there this past opening day.
Did
Everyone
you hear
was
good
talking
things?
about it.
Everybody's
Yeah.
talking about Steve Pallor, former Cowboy, is 62. Boxing trainer Teddy Atlas is 68.
Legend.
Actress Rachel Miner is 44.
Rachel Miner. I had to do it. Sorry, Jared.
Jared didn't like that.
I had to do it. Had
It
to
says
do it.
leading role in
Had
Bully.
to do it. Don't care. No apologies.
I don't know what Bully is, but I
Oh,
do know
Bully
it was
is gnarly.
what's his name? Tyson Chandler, I think, took his wife to Bully on their first date. Do you remember that story?
No, that's Belly.
Belly.
Are you serious? I'm sorry, dude. I'm sorry.
You're right.
I don't know what belly or bully is.
Are you what?
I don't. What's belly?
Bully
You
is.
need to go home and watch.
Don't we know the guy that wrote Bully?
I'm pretty sure. Yes.
Who is it? It's not Shropshire, is it?
No.
Is it the Observer guy?
Jim Shoots.
Yeah.
Wrote the book.
Yeah.
Which I've read.
Okay.
And I've seen this movie, but no. You need to go watch Belly.
Okay, so Tyson Chandler not involved in this movie at all.
No. And I think his story was that, it's a pretty, Belly's pretty gnarly. They both are pretty gnarly, really, but it's not exactly a rom-com.
First date movie.
I guess you need to know what you're working with, though.
Ken Burns is 71. Geddy Lee is 71.
Is that Rush?
Rush.
Jake Smollett is 35.
Empire Brother?
Jussie's brother. Actor Will Wheaton is 52.
Why do I know him?
Will Wheaton.
Stand By Me or Star
Thank you.
Trek The Next Generation?
Well, then I probably don't know him.
No. You never saw Stand By Me?
Me? Hell
Yeah.
no.
I don't know.
No.
Why are you yelling at me?
It's too cool for that.
Danger Mouse is 47.
That is greatness.
Do you think that's his real name?
I don't. I don't. Never done the Gray album. Check it out.
And
It's the White Album by the Beatles and the Black Album by Jay-Z. As one.
oh yeah,
Oh.
is
That's
it great?
It's awesome.
Okay. Do that for me, Blake, will you? And then I have a Kempspin on this name.
Okay.
Allison Mack is 42. It says she's a Smallville actress. Now, it doesn't say Kempspin, but there's something listed that looks like a Kempspin.
I don't know.
You ever heard of her?
She's on the list.
Oh, so Jake has brought it up.
Yeah.
And now look who can't remember something. Oh, perfect memory guy. Oh,
Yeah, that's what I'm always saying. Oh, okay. Yeah. When we talked about the cult, right? She was like in that sex cult.
Yes.
The Nix.
Says here arrested for sex trafficking.
Yeah, it was like that NXIVM or something. It was a sex cult, and they arrested a bunch of people, and they were selling people for sex.
Sweet.
Were you into Smallville?
No.
Our buddy Brevig was like obsessed with that show.
I heard it was good.
I never really understood it.
Was
I'm
it
like,
on the
so it's
WB?
super.
I think I tried it like once, and I was like,
It was.
Yeah, it's very WB.
WB show.
Very WB.
Yeah.
I hated all that stuff. Like
you hate everything Superman, right?
Buffy, pretty
I
much
loved
everything that
Buffy.
was
Oh,
happening.
any WB thing?
Yeah, I wasn't into. I mean, there were a couple like early on, but like the mystical nature of all of it was just like, what is this?
That was One Tree Hill.
Bullsh- Angel.
Oh, Angel, the spinoff of Buffy,
Yep.
because Angel was
Charmed.
hot back in the day. Dawson's Creek. You were into that. You had to be into that.
The only reason you watch Dawson's Creek is to possibly secure yourself a handy. And
Okay, all right.
everyone in here knows I'm right.
Yeah, you're a little bit older.
So the point is, I never watched Dawson's Creek.
At least he's honest.
What was my? Oh, Desperate Housewives was mine.
Yeah. That was big when that came out.
Yeah.
What was big?
Handies?
Desperate
No,
Housewives.
just the show you'd watch with your high school girlfriend. Just
okay.
a show.
Eva Longoria. Everyone thought she was so hot.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What else?
Born on this day now dead, Captain Lou Albano. Says here, wrestler.
Yeah.
I thought you'd get all fired up when I said that. You didn't.
I'm from the Attitude Era.
Clara Bow, B-O-W, maybe Bo.
She was like the original It girl.
It says sex symbol in the 1920s.
Good. They must have been desperate, bro.
What's her name?
Clara
I'm not
Bow,
seeing it.
B-O-W.
They must have been desperate, bro.
If this counts as the,
What's up with her eyes?
Is that how hot a woman could get if indeed there was no cosmetic surgery?
Oh, interesting. Like the level of hotness has just escalated that much because of all of the help women can get now.
Right.
Do you think genetics are better now because people in the past have had surgery?
Walter Hunt.
He makes a good point. He makes a good point.
Was that your point?
Walter Hunt, born on this day now dead, the inventor of the sewing machine and the safety pin.
That's pretty solid.
Yeah. And
That'd be cool if you invented the safety pin. Set for life.
Tony Sirico. That's Paulie Walnuts. This is his birthday. Died on this day, still dead. You have Mama Cass Elliott from the Mamas and the Papas, who I think I've always heard died eating a ham sandwich.
That's definitely not true.
Maybe on the toilet, but I don't know. I think she was all fat and stuff.
She was a large woman at that age. Yeah.
Yeah.
What's better, Clara Bow or Mama Cass Elliott? Which one would you, Julie?
I wouldn't either.
Well, let's say you had to, though, to save the lives of your kids.
I could tell you which one I think is more attractive.
To save the lives of your kids, you have to scissor one of them.
Good.
You're saving the... Okay, you don't want to save the life of your kid. Great.
What did you just do to me? You
Go
can't
home
do
and
that.
read them another...
My kids cannot be
Faces of
involved in
Death
this
book.
conversation.
Also died on this day, still dead, Vincent van Gogh. Now, when do you think Vincent van Gogh died?
This has to be a trick question.
No, I don't think it.
No, but he knows we're gonna think of Picasso dying in like the 80s.
Yeah.
Give me a 10-year window.
10 years? How about 100 years?
I'll give you 10 on either side of his death day.
Okay, I'm gonna go with.
Vincent van Gogh.
I'm gonna say 1610.
Yeah,
What?
I was gonna go 1650.
Now, Vincent van Gogh committed suicide.
He also cut his own ear off, right?
Cut his
Mailed
own
it
ear
to
off.
abroad. That was this version.
I saw a lot of Vincent van Gogh stuff in
That was
Amsterdam.
the Stand By Me of his time.
Right.
You don't hold the boombox. You just cut your ear off.
I think there's a Van Gogh museum is in Amsterdam.
Yeah.
Because he was stoked on Amsterdam or he was from there or something. Anyway, we killed some time there. So he died at the age of 37. Had he lived like a normal, I guess, 60, 80-year life, Vincent van Gogh would have been able to watch Babe Ruth.
No.
What?
Hit 60 home runs. He died in 1890.
Damn.
Are you serious? I was going to guess 1900.
Oh,
But I thought-
after the
Oh,
fact.
yeah,
No,
okay.
I
Wait,
was.
is
I
the
was
quarterback
We're
here?
throwing
I
out
did it
60.
because
Did everyone
I
in
felt
here
like
know
I was
this?
so far off whenever y'all
Of
said
course
yours. I was like,
Austin
zip,
did.
I'm not saying a word because I believed y'all would be closer. But I was actually close.
And that was today
Here you go, Dan.
in history.
You want to know how many times I've heard a lady say, I was actually close.
Don't hurt me.